Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot. And today's pick a card is going to focus on the person on your mind and their current thoughts, feelings, intentions, what they might wish they could say, what they might be hiding. We're going to kind of take a look at the inner child and what is possibly healing in this connection. We're going to be living vicariously through my inner child today as I got a deck that I am so excited to show you. So we will introduce your piles. Pile 1. Now, I just got some more beautiful bracelets from Otter Spirit. This is green jade. They're so beautiful, guys. I need to film them in the sunlight. This does not do them justice. But yes, beautiful. Now, the green jade is everything I touch turns into gold. This intention for this is prosperity. We have zodiac signs for this as Taurus, Virgo, Libra, and Gemini, and it is for the heart chakra. Now, we do have the number 3 here, which is growth and expansion. We have Aquarius, Gemini, and Taurus coming out in the signs that we picked. And we do have this little sunflower and this little mushroom here. Pile 2, we have this beautiful kunzite, I think is what it's called. It's almost got like a selenite sheen to it. You guys, if you are as obsessed with rocks and gems and crystals as I am, this is definitely, you've got to look at their site. It is amazing. I mean, I'm going to have one of everything at some point. But this kunzite is love is the essence of the universe. So the intention here is love. We have zodiac signs, Taurus, Libra, Leo, and Pisces. Interesting because Leo and Pisces did show up along with Virgo in the heart chakra. We do have the number 33 here, which could be significant. I do have this key and this little fairy door. There's a little fairy on a dragonfly inside. So tell me if your inner child is as colorful as mine. Pile 3. This is, of course, look at that. Look at how absolutely insanely gorgeous this is. And I'm thinking about doing an actual part 2 to this video on Seraphim Siren to go into the shadow side of the connection. So look out for that because I'm going to have 4 other bracelets to show you. But look, I have been I've had them all on for days, just so beautiful. And blue apatite is I communicate clearly and confidently. So the intention with this is confidence. We have the zodiac signs Gemini, Pisces, Libra, Capricorn, chakras, third eye and throat. And Also, we've got Cancer, Libra, and Sagittarius coming out down here. We also have the number 13, which is death and transformation. That's Scorpio energy. I paired it with this peacock rock, peacock ore, and this is abalone shell pendant. Pile 4. We have this beautiful, I mean, stunning. These really are. Gosh, I just love them so much. And you can't really see how gorgeous this one is. I hope you can see. But this is called aquatic agate. And it's like a deep teal. Um, it's gorgeous. And I don't know if y'all have chunky wrists like I do, but let me tell you that I can't believe that they're so comfortable and beautiful. I've never really been able to wear bracelets because they've never really fit my chonky wrists. So I'm kind of obsessed with it. But the aquatic agate is I connect with my inner peace. And the intention here is balance and healing. We have zodiac signs Pisces, Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, and throat chakra. Down here we have the signs of Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aries showing up. And we have this is a new piece as well. This pyrite, fool's gold. And I've also paired this with this key. So I will give you a moment to kind of sit with this. If you would like to skip ahead to your piles, if you already know which pile you want, feel free to do that. I will have all the timestamps down below. We are going to go a little bit further into this where I will reveal each card. And I will also pull some letters and some locations to kind of give you a better feel for what pile you might want. So let's do that. And always, as always, leave me a little note down below if you'd like the new format. I did try this over on Seraphim on my last video. Everybody seemed to love it, so I of course it was 3 piles. this with my OCD is gonna be a little crazy. Try and give myself some room here. All right. Now, if you're new to me, I am quite slow. I am quite conversational. I'm going to get back to, the longer intros. I'm tired of trying to please an algorithm that does not give 2 shits about me. Okay. So, you know, it is what it is. I could wake up tomorrow and both my, all 3 of my channels be gone. Neurospicy Double Pisces is my labor of love. I get to it when I get to it, but yeah, this is the light portion of, the light channel, and then I have my shadow over on. It's the Mermaid and the Siren, so check out that over there. Yeah, so I am I am a rambler. I find that having this portion where you can sit with me and we can both set our intentions, the energies, and, just kind of sit. Because with me, it's kind of like sitting down with a friend, and that's how it's always been with me. Until I started trying to fix, my intros because they were too long, or, you know, fix my titles because they weren't clickable enough, or my thumbnails weren't grabby, and I don't know. But I'm getting back to um just doing what the hell I want. I need to try to watch my mouth a little bit better though. But as always, if you have any suggestions for topics or any questions, I'm here. Um and so while I'm still getting used to figuring out this format, I do really want your input. So, all right, here we go. Letters and locations. So, we're going to do letters first. Now, your girl can't see anymore. So, we went ahead and got the big tiles. So, pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 3. And pile 4. Okay. All right. So, pile 1, we have R, W. Oh, my goodness. We have S. We have, we have M. I just heard MS, could be significant. We have D. We have another S. We have an N. I just heard DNR. MU mushroom. We have O, Rodney. U again. F, another F. And was that? I think it was over here. Another F. So I feel like you're you're not giving any fucks anymore. Let's just put it that way. I'm seeing drums. I'm seeing I'm seeing muff. SF San Francisco. I'll leave it there. Then we have H, D, T, E. I just heard date. S M small SMI Smith. Also, there's no, this could be a W, but white is coming to mind. You've got your blank tile here. We have an A. Hate, mate, date. Told you I was hearing date. Smite. Somebody could like to use that word a lot. We have Massachusetts. We have another E. P. EP. Masters. This could be musician. Mast, like a ship. We have another blank tile. So that's funny. We have the same amount for each pile. It's 13. Isn't that crazy? 13. We'll see if we get 13 on the 13. We have W. Pest. Paste. We have WC. CW. We have O. Cow. I just heard cowabunga, dude. We have 143. That's I love you. Okay, let's just move these a little bit here. E. L. R. Just heard growl. E. N. R. N. Nurse. Could be significant. Ollie. Oil. Lorne. Ill. N. Like a bed and breakfast. CNN. I. Nile. Nile. Eel. Real. Wilt. Like a flower. Look at, now was this, or was it this? I'm going to take it as this is 13 again. Let's see what's over here. We have M. O. I just heard mo money, mo money. U. Mountain. Mouse. M-O-U-M. Another U, an N. I just heard mourn. L. IT. IT could be significant. I just heard owl. Light. L-I-T-E. Lime. Extra large. Route. RTE. Look at that. That's kind of crazy, right? That I that I picked 13 for each one. or that worked out like that. That's kind of crazy. Mitt, Uni, Muse, Lux, Luxury, Mountain Man, um, Rim, Trout. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. We're going to get some places. And actually, if you'd like to go ahead and take a screenshot, I'm going to need this extra space. So, transformation. Death and transformation. 13 coming up twice here. So, yeah, that gives me the feeling of healing. Okay, so let's see. Now I am building up the places in this little bag. So if you are interested in adding, just let me know down below. And if I don't already have it in here, I will definitely add it. Pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 3. Pile 4. All right. So pile 1, we have Serbia. Let me know if these locations match to you. Brisbane, Saskatchewan, Singapore, Czechia, pile 2, Austin, Arkansas, and that could mean the letter A is significant. The letter S could be significant here. Sydney, Maine, we have Texas, oh my goodness, Indiana, Burma, London. Pile 3, we have Uzbekistan, Switzerland, I just heard somebody likes that phrase a lot. I'm Switzerland. Norway, Taiwan, Kentucky, and United States. In pile 4, we have Thailand, Indonesia, New Hampshire, New Hampshire, Egypt, Mexico, Australia, and United Arab Emirates. If I'm even saying that right. I apologize if I butcher any names for anything. But this is going to be your locations, and I think I've decided. I mean, if you saw um, the cards in the in the thumbnail, I think instead of getting into all this mess just to get the cards out, I think we'll just wait until your pile. So, or maybe I'll just put up an image. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I just want to thank everybody for staying around, supporting the channel. I know I've been a little bit of a MIA lately. It's been about a month in between postings. And yeah, I've just got, I've had some more things to deal with, physically, mentally, emotionally, kind of been through the ringer lately. So, um, yeah, just thank you if you're still sticking around and supporting. I love that. Thank you. And anybody that's new, please know that I do plan on trying to pick it back up because, as I was saying earlier, I'm done pleasing an algorithm. It's pointless. It's pointless. Because I end up getting on here and not quite being myself because I'm got this thing in the back of my mind that I am taking up too much time. And that's where, when I first started this channel, I was like, I'm not going to let that happen because my OCD can really get me sometimes, my neurospiciness. Um, and I just want to get back to the sparkly, the colorful, the healing that comes with these long, just kind of detailed readings that I do. So, if you're ever interested in a personal reading, I do have. I think I just shared it on my community feed not too long ago, but I do have a little video that I made with reviews from my first year of doing personal readings. And so I'll be doing another one of those coming up soon. But right now, that's there, and in the comment section, there's some reviews. And so if you're interested and you want to find out more, there's that, or you can just email me. And yeah, I've had a few of those lately, so it's also kind of put a a little bit of a hold on other things. So I'm doing little things to change things here, there, kind of tweak, and see what you guys like. Not I'm just not worried about what the algorithm is looking for anymore, because you all seem to find me. So and it's takes a lot of energy to do all of these things. I need to want and be able to enjoy what I'm doing. Um, because this is healing for me too. And, when it starts having these things that, in the back of my head, well, I'm talking too much here. I'm talk, I'm not talking fast enough. Which, by the way, if you put me in 2 times speed, I do sound perfectly normal, except with a little bit of maniacal giggling. Um, but yeah, this is me. Um, and I'm just gonna, because this certainly doesn't pay the bills. I'm lucky to get $100 every few months out of the all the work that I put into this channel. Um, and I do my best, but I'm kind of got a lot of issues, and I kind of haven't been able to work for a while, and so this has been able to kind of be something that makes me feel useful. And um, but as I said, it's definitely not worth trying to please an algorithm, because the algorithm isn't doing me any good. So um I need to get back to wanting to sit down and do this, which is me just being me and conversating and getting into the energy, because I believe that is where we connect. And you know most of the people that will see this are people that want that. And some people will see this and tell me how annoying I am, or say something hateful. Um, and that's whatever. But you can find another reader. That's completely fine. Everybody has. It's almost like there's when you found a reader that you like, because you just feel it. And it's beyond me why people will be hateful in the comments instead of just clicking away. So that just tells me that you're triggered by what I was saying. And if you're going to leave me a nasty comment, I'm gonna be willing to bet that you're the problem. And maybe you should stop watching tarot for a little while, because if you're getting like that, um, you know, don't ever let this take away from you. This is not meant to predict your future. This is meant to help you get into your energy and recognize your intuition over your fears, and to practice that, because this is just a snapshot in time. Everyone has free will. Things will change. Um, but what I do is I read. I mean, I'm a water baby. I'm a double Pisces, Scorpio rising, and so I'm very emotionally um, in tune. It's a blessing and a curse. Which is why, you know, I live my inner child every day because, you know, not everybody, and I don't believe there's too many of us out there that grow up without some kind of trauma, some type of something that changed us along the way, um, and caused us to grow up too quickly. But I'm going to I'm going to leave it there because it's getting emotional now. And I just wanted to let you know that, you know, it might not always be this long, but this soul family chat is going to stay. And I figured I could make it fun by doing the confirmations, you know, a little bit early. And yeah, so let me know if you like this format. Um, and what else? If you're still here, leave me a tear. That one of those little with a tear coming down, but with a smile because I'm so happy. I'm so happy that um, even if just one of you finds some comfort here, it's really it helps me to kind of get through my emotions, like to alchemize my emotions by helping people understand theirs better. Um, so that's always the hope. And other than that, it's for entertainment, you know? But it is such a big help to listen for these messages and to understand yourself better or to get perspectives that you might not have thought of. So that is my hope and intention here. So let's dig in, and I will I will see you at your reading. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. All right. Bye. Hey, pile one. If you chose this pile, we do have several things to choose from. We have this little sunflower, we have these mushrooms, and we have zodiac signs Aquarius, Gemini, and Taurus. And then the crystal, we have this beautiful otter spirit bracelet, green jade. So beautiful, guys. And the little otter medallion, so cute. And green jade, everything I touch turn into gold. The intention here is prosperity, and the zodiac signs affiliated with this is Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Gemini. So we did get Gemini and Taurus again. This is the heart chakra, and the number on this card happens to be number 3, which is about growth and expansion. So uh-oh. I hear somebody over at the food dish. Is that Lily? You might get some Lily appearance. Okay, so we have your card as the 10 of Fairygolds. Now, this deck is so much. I've been so excited to get this deck, and I did just want to use the cards as the main cards at first because I did not want to trigger any copyrights, so we're just kind of testing this out. So this is your 10 of Pentacles. And then we have, let's go ahead, put these over here. And then we're going to go ahead and get into your oracles. We're going to put your messages aside. Actually, yeah, I've actually got them. Yeah, okay. So we're going to start with the oracle cards. I want you to take a deep breath. Think of your person. Think of what kind of signs, synchronicities, symbols that might be important or confirming for you. So let's get started. We have caution, number 22. Number 40, with respect. We have the blank card, which is a kind of like a fresh start, like a new chapter, clean slate. And was this the bottom of the deck? Yeah, it was. So we have number 15, spy. Number 15 is that Capricorn energy. With the devil, also reducing to 6, it's lover's energy with Gemini. It's a choice of the heart, which this is the heart chakra. I think from what I'm seeing, it's like it just feels like all you want to do is start fresh. I think there may have been a moment where this connection really triggered both of your inner children. Like your inner children, they get along, right? Your demons get along, but they're also a mirror for it's just It's like triggering the nervous system. And 22 reduces to 1111. And the 10 of Pentacles is like the whole shebang. Um, oh, I just heard that song by Shadazy. I heard Little Goodbyes. And what is that? This woman takes on the world. Mm-hmm. What this woman needs is somewhere to cry and lay by her side and to tell you what this woman needs is a safe place to land, the touch of your hand, and I'll tell you what this woman needs. Okay, we're gonna get into these, and yeah, wow, divine timing. The connection is divinely guided and supported. This one on the bottom here. Are you shitting me? Do you see that? That's crazy. Caution, someone is hesitant and being careful in how they proceed out of fear of making mistakes. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Now, 4 is foundation, it's stability, it's a feeling of home. And 0 is the Fool, which is that leap of faith, that risk, wanting to take that risk. And 4 is also the Emperor, which is Aries energy. Let's see what else comes out here. Misguided. Someone was misled down the wrong path that was not for their divine good. Addiction. There's that devil energy. Addictive behaviors are impacting this partnership. Can we still see that? Negligence. Negligent acts stems from past abandonment. Yeah. So this could definitely be, that runner chaser dynamic, the avoidant and the anxious attachment. But it all goes back to that inner child and how they choose in the moment, how their nervous system learned to react when they were just a little baby. Not actually a baby, maybe some, but it's just you think. It's like you think back to the memories you can remember, and you're starting to see things from an adult perspective, and how things are, being the age that you are now and thinking of maybe your children experiencing what you did, or your you just think, that's insane. How is that something that um, my 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 parents or my family or friends, or how could they think that that was okay? So you could be going through your own dark night of the soul, but it really does feel like you both have caution for each other. um I think you keep an eye on each other, maybe, but it really seems like there is a respect for feeling this connection, this bond, this feeling of being safe, of feeling like you can wipe the slate clean and throw caution to the wind. Um, hmm. Okay, we're going to get. Okay, these are messages. These are messages. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the little ones here and save these for last. And then we'll do some tarot. I still care for you even when I don't show it. It was difficult to walk away. I want to feel your touch. No distance will keep us apart. Karma is at work here. These are our sacred signs and symbols. Pink box, gift, keepsake, and remembrance. I'm hearing the gift by Colin Ray. Lamppost, abandonment, neglect. Are you fucking shitting me? I gotta watch my mouth, but I really just, that is crazy. We're on the right track. These are also kind of clarifying. Intelligent, control freak. And then these are physical features. Medium length hair. Tattooed. And short hair. Now, I don't remember if I said something at the beginning, but I did do a little bit of a new format, and it you can find down in the timestamps if you want to look at letters, locations. That's all in the beginning. So you can check that out. It'll be timestamped down below. So this should kind of ring true for you, as far as you should be able to feel whether or not this message is going to be for you. And now we're going to go ahead and jump into the tarot. Oops, the music stopped. Can't have that. And the music stopped by Eminem. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do a little cleanup here. Fix this later. So yeah, if now remember, this is a reading that is for the collective. If you know, not everything's going to resonate, so don't force it to fit. There's plenty of other readings if you're interested. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep these. I'm going to keep these up here, actually. But if you wanted something a little more personal, I do offer private readings, and you can find all that information down below. Come on, little guy. My little otters. They're so cute. Guys, make sure to check out my link down below if you are a crystal fan. God, they have Otter Spirit has such beautiful bracelets, guys. I can't get enough of them. This has actually been one of my favorites. This is Australian jade. So beautiful. Okay. Anywho, let's just put those here. And then let's get started with the tarot. So take a deep breath, think of your person, and let's see what we can get. Oh wow, I need more balance. You matter. They're waiting for you, and if I asked you to stay, would you leave? Okay. Wow. So we've got number 15 showing up again, Capricorn energy. We have 13 showing up again, and 11. 6, Gemini energy with lovers and choice of the heart. This is the 9 of Cups, which is kind of for me also a little bit of this 9 of Swords, kind of worrying, sleepless nights, or even Hermit energy with Dark Night of the Soul with Virgo. Wait, no, was Virgo on? Yeah, Virgo was up here. What I feel is this connection. There's another 2 here. 222 could be significant. So 2 is a number of partnership, of balance, of decisions. It's also that high priestess with Pisces energy. And that is very much like a secret. We have you matter, and they're waiting for you. So we have crown chakra energy here and throat chakra energy here. This is meant to be in this deck the higher self or spirit. And they are waiting for you. This almost feels like this really actually almost feels like something that you're healing within yourself for some of you. The fact that you wonder if you matter and if they're waiting to actually show up. We got 4 and 4 there. 44 could be significant. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? There's so much worry about what they want. This 10 of Pentacles. They do. But, and this could be for either one of you, the insecurities, the self-limiting beliefs, that's what needs to be transformed. And this is the inner child is in need of healing, and it's in need of like the only person that can do that is you or your person. But the fears, the worries, the questions, the worthiness issues keeps them from making this decision. And this, as I was saying earlier, you might finally be in, expressing your own caution about whether or not your person will ever be able to come through with that, the love and care that you've put in, that you've been waiting to hear that you matter. You have a healthy worry about your person because you can't read them. They are a blank space. Blank space from Taylor Swift could be significant. I just heard the line, I can make a... What does she say? Something about turning a daydream into a nightmare. Now I'm hearing that song from Dayseeker. Creature in the black night. Why are you lucid in the daylight? Okay, what's in the bottom? You're so very special. Now, the World card is the card for pile 4. So if you felt called to that pile, you might want to check it out. You might have messages. But this is very much like you are endgame. They do find you as this sunshine on a cloudy day. Yeah, when it's cold outside, got the month of May, that could be significant. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. I was seeing 9 again up here earlier. The 9s are almost completion. And they're usually some of the heaviest. This, look, sun energy, 19. I'm coming, trust. This reminds me of the song Creep. You're so very special, but I'm a creep. There's a gentleman named Frank who does an acoustic version, and it's heartbreaking. It's what I feel when I see this card. Maybe. Listen to your heart. Yeah. Yeah, there's your 10 of cups, which is pile 2. Love is the answer. I would do anything for you. This is kind of like the 10 of well, this is giving Wheel of Fortune, which is actually pile 3. 2 of Cups, I feel the same way. Time to ground myself. So it really just seems like there needs to be communication, like from the heart. You may never get that. Your inner child may just always feel not good enough. That's something that, whether it's you or your person, that it has to be healed. And I think all you wanted was to heal together. And I think your person, that's not how they work. They work in the silence. Yeah, that's that part of the song by Dayseekers. I can turn a dream right into a living nightmare. Show me what you mean when I show you that I don't care. Aaron Joe Cocker, you're so beautiful. There's definitely some self-limiting beliefs and too much worry around their own insecurities, which isn't their fault. And I'm sure you have insecurities too. This definitely feels like childhood trauma. Maybe not just that. It seems it could have followed throughout even their formative years. So let's get your advice cards. We have some final messages. Tricked and deceived by a karmic. Wait a second, didn't we? Karma is at work here. Gosh. Misguided. Someone misled down the wrong path. That was not for their divine good. I'm addicted to you. Addiction coming out again. So it's really, they do want to feel you. But this could be a lot of your energy as well. It's like you remember and hold tight to your heart every little thing. You could have known this person in your childhood. I'm hearing childhood from Michael Jackson. Destined to be apart. You shine the light on my darkest shadows. Yeah. That's that triggering. You trigger each other into growth. And sometimes that fear is too much. You can only love someone, you can't heal them. They've got to do that themselves. I do have some angel numbers for advice. Oh, wow. 3333. Social skills, hope, optimism, liberation. Oh, we were at 33:55 seconds right there. Hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity. No shit. Because that's what we picked up here. The intention is prosperity. Excitement, enthusiasm. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. And what does this say up here? Everything I touch turns to gold. So we have 0606, commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. And now we started with number 3, which was growth and expansion, also Empress energy. So that is pretty cool. Applying honest and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by, I worry about us a lot. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. You know, and 6 is that number of unconditional love and healing. It's that's that choice of the heart, the lover's energy in Gemini. So I'm gonna leave it here and think, is there anything else? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed this. It's kind of a mix between just what the current energy is and what is kind of needing to be healed within that inner child, within both of you. Um, so let me know if any of this resonated. And if you're still here, please leave me a sunflower emoji or these cute little mushroom emoji. But yeah, I just love seeing who's made it this far. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hey, Pile 2. If you chose this kunzite bracelet, this is a beautiful pink, almost like a selenite glow. And of course, otter spirit. I love them so, so much. And if you purchase anything, I do have codes down below. You should explore their site, though. It's so pretty. Everything they have. One day I will have one of everything. But until then, now this is love is the essence of the universe. Now the intention in this is love. Zodiac signs associated with the kunzite is Taurus, Libra, Leo, and Pisces. It is officially Leo season, so it is past midnight, so it's the 22nd, so here we are. We do have the number 33 on the bottom here, so that is not only growth and expansion and Empress energy, but it's also reducing to 6, which is unconditional love and healing. And master number 33 comes to mind, so that could be significant. But we do also have, from the random zodiac pool, have Leo, Pisces coming out again, along with Virgo. So, if you want to take a closer look at this or any of these, I think and you missed it in the beginning. You can go back to the beginning. But we do have this adorable Disney. It looks like a Mickey Mouse key. It does. And I'm trying not to say like the names and things because I've been so worried about posting this because I don't want them to like rip it down for copyright. But I mean, I see Disney tarot decks everywhere, so I hope that doesn't happen. But we do, if you chose this fairy door, you can see there's a little fairy in there riding a dragonfly, so that could be significant. This always gives me Fantasia vibes. So Disney. This also reminds me of like a little hobbit door. But let's see what your card is, which is the 10 of Snowflakes. Now in this deck, it is the Ten of Cups. And the first thing I'm feeling here between you and your person is that unbreakable bond. Periwinkle and Tinkerbell were born of the same laugh. They didn't know it until they did, until they met. But in their world, where all the fairies live, they're separated into seasons. And being a winter fairy, she couldn't survive in Tinkerbell's domain, uh, which was summer. And she also tried to go over to the snowflake area, and her wings froze. So it makes me feel like the inner children of both you and your person, they are meant, it's almost like they were meant to be. I don't know if I said it already, but Gemini twins could be significant. Um, but they figured it out. They figured out a way. And I think deep down, you want to figure out a way. Your person wants to figure out a way, but there's so many differences. It's like, where do I even start? But they see this, with you, the mixing of your two worlds. I'm also getting that this could be a same-sex relationship. Let's see what we have coming through with your oracle cards, and then we will get some tarot. Is that how I want to do it? I think that. I'll do that. Okay. All right. So these are actually, let me see. Yeah, these go first. Okay, I think I did it backwards in pile one. So these are meant to kind of give you a little bit of extra confirmation. Now, if you missed it, I did do something a little different. And in the very beginning, or if you notice in the timestamps down below, you'll see letters and locations, or, pick by object, card. Except I don't think I did the cards because there was a lot of stuff going on. So anywho, so some of this, should, definitely resonate or ring true for you. If you have some, messages in this pile. So let's see. We're going to start with physical features. Average weight. Curly hair. And wavy hair. Capricorn. Good match. He's just gonna hold that for us right there. Okay. Sacred symbols and signs. You have Tree of Life, Karma, and Opportunity. Healing Stones, Balance and Alignment. Deliver me from temptation. Believe in divine timing. Now, divine timing actually came up in pile 1. So if you felt called to pile 1, that could be significant. And then it was difficult to let my guards down. I still feel connected to you, even with you gone. Okay. All right. So if you would like to screenshot that real quick, I will be doing a little bit of a cleanup real quick. So now remember, these are always these are collective readings, guys. So not everything is going to resonate. Energies can be flipped. And, you know, if you want something more personal, I do have options for personal readings down below. So you can just email me. But don't ever let tarot take away from you. You will know if the message is meant for you or not, and you may have messages in multiple piles. So always follow your intuition. And let's see what your oracle cards are. Oh, I picked up some of these cards. Okay. So these are going to be at the end. So your advice card. So, okay, we're going to start with the oracles. Dreams. Look to your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. Yeah. Together, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Oh, wow. Okay, so twin flame showing up. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. And the bottom, falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Okay. Let's see here. Divine intervention. The universe will intervene to ensure it follows the divine path. Fantasy. Somebody is living in a fantasy world that does not exist. Healing. There are still open wounds that need time and attention to heal. On the bottom, insecurity, lack of confidence, and self-doubt is delaying action. Okay. All right, so let's see what the tarot says. Because right now, what I'm feeling is this feels like something you've dreamed of for quite some time. The Ten of Cups is just one of the happiest cards in the tarot deck. It's wish come true. It's the fairy tale. But you also have to make sure that you're not living in a fantasy. If you fall in love quickly, deeply, and lose yourself in the process, that is going to cause some friction, because there's wounds that still need time and attention to heal, with the lack of confidence and self doubt being such a huge factor here. And I feel like you may have been dreaming a lot lately, or they may have. So always pay attention to your dreams. Keep a journal beside the bed that you can write them down before you forget them. In this day and age, it's probably just easier to grab your phone and leave yourself a voice note. But there's a lot of unpacking you can do through your dreams, especially with that inner child. Um, but it does feel special. It feels, I don't know why I want to say momentous. It's too good to be true. And you so badly want it to be true. But there needs to be some things that trust the magnetic pull. Love is the essence of the universe. The universe will intervene to ensure it follows the divine path, leading to this Ten of Cups. A twin flame connection, or high level soulmate, or divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine, whatever terms you use are completely okay. I just see them as terms. But the point is that these connections are really difficult and not for the faint of heart, and usually involves someone being way too lost in the process of a fantasy world that you may have been dreaming of being with this person for so long that it even makes you insecure, not being able to understand this person. But you have to always just be very discerning and always know that whatever your heart wants is in the truest form you what you need. But you have to also surrender to that divine energy, that universe, and know that you will be brought together when the time is right. And if not, then you have to know that it wasn't something that you were delusional about. It's just something that turned out to be a lesson. You don't want to be stuck in this mind frame, this fantasy, where you don't want to open your eyes and understand. Her eyes are closed here too. You've got to take off the rose colored glasses. Okay. You gotta be okay with the knowledge that you may never find closure. You may never actually have a conversation. Um, fear. Fear is very much something that will drive you quicker than it's like in your heart what you're feeling is real. But if you can't admit it to yourself, if you can't admit it to the other person, if you can't have a conversation that includes comprehension, that's the kind of things that are going to need to work if this fantasy is going to be a reality. And you can't do that all on your own. You can't heal someone. All you can do is love them. So, pile 2. Let's see. Okay, look at that. I worry about us a lot. Just gonna kind of slide these over here. Dreams. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so here we go. We've got this 7, which is Cancer energy for me with the Chariot. They don't want to have any forward movement until they can figure out how to overcome the worries about the differences that are between the two of you. But the two of you here, my life started when I met you. This is the 2 of Cups. It's a soulmate energy. 2 is a number of partnership. It's a number of decision. 9 is Hermit energy with Virgo, which we did have come out. that is, it can be dark night of the soul, or just really, yeah, it does feel, it feels like, it just, I keep hearing generational trauma, childhood trauma. Um, I think not only do your inner children get along, I feel like your demons do too. But you just have different ways of expressing and healing these things. And I could be your hero, baby. This is Six of Cups energy. It's also Lover's energy with that, choice of the heart. Six, unconditional love and healing. I'm hearing I could be your hero, baby. Of course, I'm hearing Enrique Iglesias, but I always hear Mariah Carey as well. Hero and always be my baby. I am absolutely in love with you. The Six of Cups, or the Six of the Lover's energy. Again, I see them both in these cards. Um, but either way, it feels like their heart does choose you, but they have to figure out their confidence, their self-doubt. It's holding them back. Let's get one more. He's shitting me. I feel the same way. That's another Two of Cups energy right there. So, wow. 12 is Pisces energy with a new perspective, with the Hanged Man. So it could have been Dark Night of the Soul, and then on to a new perspective, and finally understanding that this is, it's like they have to finally trust themselves and their own feelings, and not feel like this is some kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, or just trying to be over um, like wanting to know every single thing that comes around the corner. But you can't do that. Do you even care? So there's one of the biggest problems in the connection, because I feel like with the with the inner child, it's quite possible that there was trauma in childhood, the abandonment issues, or it's likely there could be a detachment, um, you know, like anxious attacher, or avoidant, fearful avoidant, dismissive avoidant. Hmm. But they feel it. They feel that you're soulmates. They feel it. They feel it. But I think they have trouble believing it. Believing what they feel. I don't think they actually understand their emotions. I think they've been probably pushing them down since they were young. They probably grew up in an environment where you couldn't express that, or they had to take care of themselves, or they learned that at a young age they had to take care of themselves, or that nobody cared about their feelings. So they learned to push those feelings down and let things go. Except it doesn't really happen that way. We never stop healing. And that is, it's just the beauty here would be to heal together, to heal each other. But in this kind of dynamic, what happens is you are more than likely going to trigger each other into kind of like looking in the mirror and seeing all your own insecurities. Seeing 8 and 8 here, which is 16, which is Tower energy. Scorpio, I'm seeing that Devil energy. Here we did see a Capricorn card, but I think that energy is what they keep hidden behind closed doors and what they feel like you may have the key to. But this is something they worry about. This is something you worry about. The blue is a higher self, it's spirit, but it's also, for me, throat chakra energy. And you want desperately to ask, but it's not being answered. But you are the biggest light in their life. That being said, they do need space. This is your third six. So yeah, there's that Cancer energy with 69. This is 9 of Swords. They're absolutely terrified. They stay up at night. They worry. They feel guilty. They feel regret. None of this makes it okay for them to just treat you any kind of way. So beware of that. You maybe want to ask yourself, if they cared, why can't they talk to you about it? I feel like that is one of your hang-ups. Like, you have sleepless nights trying to figure out what you did wrong, or being terrified that you lost your person, and you're in so much pain over it. And whether they breadcrumb you or have just completely ghosted you, I think you both stay on each other's mind. And it's painful because all you want is a fresh new start. This is full energy. It also reminds me of the mile marker 0 in Key West, so that could be significant. This is green, so it's heart energy, heart chakra. Also, matching heart chakra here. I'm hearing the song Tevin Campbell, I'm Ready to Love You Forevermore. I also hear Can We Talk for a Minute? But no, I'm too afraid to talk. Yeah, okay. This is a, leap of faith, a risk. But you matter. They don't want you to think that because they're too afraid to come forth and actually have, I just heard adult conversation. I think there might be a little bit of immaturity when it comes to being able to have a conversation with someone they really someone they actually care about. I'm seeing 16 again. So we have fear, pain, tower moments over and over. But you matter, and it's time to ground yourself. Because 15 again, we have this lover's energy that is totally, okay, so it's a choice of the heart, right? And for some of you, you may be with someone else, or they may fear, or you may fear that your person is with someone else. And this could be holding you in that insecurity and not understanding you matter, but you do. Because look, there's your, yeah, okay. So look, 16 again. It seems it's very much seeming like there's some jealousy issues here. They've been burned. I'm also seeing 19, which is sun energy. And that could also terrify them, how happy you make them. Kind of like they can't build it all up and see it wash all away again, or I think they have a lot of betrayal trauma, and they could be very quick to be jealous. There's another 2, so 222 could be significant. It is July 22nd. But this compromise, it could be coming. It could be coming. I mean, this is a beautiful energy, but I always want to be very honest about how things don't always turn out. You could be so in love, and still be completely on different pages. So, I'm going to get some final messages and some advice. Let's see where we can. Tempted by forbidden fruit. Wait a second, didn't we have temptation in our other cards? Karma, opportunity, balance and alignment, compromise. Deliver me from temptation. So believe in divine timing, divine intervention. It almost feels like for some of you, they feel like they're doing the right thing by staying away. And, you know, we're not all built like that. But you are very tempting to them. They are very passionately drawn to you. Turning to friends for guidance, which I was feeling up here. And then the angel in you silences the demons within me. So there we are with that message again, that your inner demons get along. You have, it's not necessarily that your trauma is the same, but you do both have a lot of heaviness that you carry, a lot of darkness, a lot of demons. And what they can't see is that you saw them as the angel that silenced your demons as well. All right, and these are going to be your angel messages. So this is going to be your advice. 111, intuition. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust the process. Ooh, wait, 444, protection. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. We started with love and we're ending with love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going toward your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. I just saw 2:42 on the timer. So, pile 2, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the love and support. I know I haven't been here uploading as much lately, but I've kind of tried to steer away from letting the algorithm run me. And so I'm just going back to what I'm doing, to what, you know, to not worrying about if I'm talking too much. Because, I mean, that's just me. You know, I can't cut down every single, it's just not, you know, you either like an in-depth reading or you don't. You either find my voice calming, or can handle a 2 times speed with a maniacal laugh, or I'm just not fast enough for you. It's, there's a reader for you out there, okay? If it's not me. So please just, be kind in the comments. And yeah, just I'm sending you guys so much love, warm soul hugs. If you still happen to be here listening to me, leave me a little door emoji, because I always like to see who's still here. Or you can leave, if you want to claim one of these angel numbers, 111444. Okay, thank you so much again, guys. Tell me if anything resonated. I'm always looking forward to hearing from all of you in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much again. I can't thank you enough. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, pile 3. If you chose this beautiful blue apatite, this is like one of the most gorgeous bracelets. Look how beautiful. And in the sunlight, oh my God, talk about gorgeous. I'm obsessed with crystals. I have been since I was a kid. But isn't that gorgeous? If you're interested in anything with checking out Otter Spirit, you can find that link down below. But blue apatite is I communicate clearly and confidently. So the intention with this is confidence. So we have the zodiac signs of Libra, Gemini, Pisces, and Capricorn. Chakras, third eye, and throat. So, confidence. We do also have Libra, Cancer, and Sagittarius showing up. So, Libra coming out twice. Number 13 is on this card, which is kind of giving that Scorpio energy with the Death card in transformation, rebirth. There goes my throat chakra. If you picked by this peacock or this abalone shell pendant, then this is going to be a reading. All right. Your card is the Wheel of Fortune, which is fate, but it's also luck. It's, it can go in either your favor or not. Um, hmm. So, Tree of Life could be significant. But it seems like you and possibly this person have been waiting season after season, possibly for quite some time. I'm seeing 333 on the timer, so that could be significant. Um, let's see. I feel like in this inner child healing type of way that I feel like in that way you and your person can confidently and clearly communicate. But when it comes to the things that are real, the things that are, not just scratching the surface, but deep within, that's where things get lost in translation. Because you can't just communicate confidently, you also have to comprehend. The letter C could be significant. But we're going to start with these confirmations. If you were looking for the locations and letters, there's going to be down below a timestamp for that, or for picking and getting a closer look at these items. So let me know if you like that that format. I am always trying something new. I'm now focused on doing the work and healing. So that is good. Then I messed up big time. You are my best friend and confidant is what I heard. Powerless. The power struggle is real. Hearts that speak the same language. Yeah. Like deep down, that inner child within your heart speaks the same language, born of the same trauma. Symbols and signs. We have gavel, which is judgment day and final decision. Chameleon, camouflage, incognito, and adaptation. So we have these lives in a fantasy world. That was a key element in pile 2 if you were feeling called to there. Intimidated. So someone is super intimidated by by having to make a decision. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune can go in your favor or not. Let me see this. Plus size could be significant, short, or slender. So I feel like your person might be going through some things that they want to find a way to heal. I think one of these things is not believing in the connection or their own feelings, their own heart. I just heard gym bro. Your person could be a gym bro. But this is giving Libra energy as well. I think they kind of lurk in the shadows. They kind of keep an eye on you. This also gives me the feeling of masking in order not to be judged. And the struggle is real because they feel powerless to communicate clearly and confidently. Even though your heart I just feel like they really think your heart is beautiful. They also might think you live in a fantasy world that intimidates them. Maybe they feel like you have too many expectations. But I just feel like you want to have a conversation. Like an adult is what I just heard. But again, this is that inner child that we're trying to heal. And, you know, we all have different ways of figuring out how to deal once we've been triggered. It all depends on how your nervous system tried to keep you from being in pain. And for this person, it could be just silently walking away and never coming back. Not believing in themselves, not feeling powerless to make that final decision to take off the mask, to admit that You were their best friend. And even so, they were very intimidated by the love. All right, so okay, I'm gonna leave these for the end. And let's see. Secrets. This connection is affected by hidden factors that are unknown and unseen by the other person. Lessons. This is a teaching moment. Separation, time apart is essential to the development of this partnership. Reminiscing. Someone is secretly thinking and replaying sweet memories of the past. Yeah. So you could have known this person for quite some time. Let's see what the oracles are. Confessions. Unveiling, coming clean in messages. Pain. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Caution came up twice in pile 1, so if you did feel called to that pile, you could have some messages there. But coming clean and communicating and clearly and confidently, I mean, C could be a significant letter here. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction. Hearing Confessions by Usher. And Obsessed from Mariah Carey. I'm hearing hurt. Peace. Balance, harmony, friendship. So there's that friendship coming back up. I think the separation is leading to a lot of things. I think they might be in a dark night of the soul. I think they adore you. I'm hearing conflicted from Hailstorm. Conflicted. This addiction's got me twisted on you. So come on and make up your mind. So I think it feels like they've gone through some things. They've gone through some pain. And they, I think, are finally trying to turn the wheel of fortune in the right direction. Um, they they are thinking of confessing, of coming clean with the secrets that they keep. Now I'm hearing when they're talking in their sleep. um, oh, I just started hearing Tony Braxton. Um, is that the name of that song? Talking in your sleep. Now I'm hearing, how can an angel break my heart? This separation is very hard on the both of you. More so because you just can't seem to find that way to communicate. And I'm not saying it's anyone's fault, but that it is certainly needed. A confession, a conversation, comprehension of whether or not this is just a lesson that you should walk away from, or that they should walk away from. I'm hearing peace from Taylor Swift. She says, "But I'm a fire, and I'll keep your brittle heart warm when your ocean wave blues come." Some people say that love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. Devil's in the details, but you've got a friend in me. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? Give you my wild, give you a child. Is it enough? All right, let's see what the tarot says. I want you to choose. I'm a very jealous person. Pile 3. What is your person? Look at that. Okay, girl. Now, I have to tell you, 13 came popping out first. And that is that, death, rebirth, dark night of the soul energy going on. So, Scorpio. And I sometimes wonder if you care. Now, if you felt drawn to pile 2, the bottom of the deck energy was, do you even care? And these are the things that weigh on the mind, and these are the things that need to be talked about. We have I want you. 8 is a number of action. I'm hearing I want you, she's so heavy from Hailstorm. It's a cover that they did. It is so good, but it's like, I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. This equal out to 21, which is the World card, which is pile 4. So if you felt drawn to pile 4, that could also be significant. Or 1313. That's odd because I did have Taylor Swift in my head. She's got that obsession with the number 13. So I don't know, guys. I'm trying to be better. But yes, they want you. They want lots of things. Physical touch could be the actual love language for both of you. So this could be the confession coming. They might be afraid that they've lost you. They might be apprehensive about confessing or, coming clean. But I think they really do want to bring justice. So I'm seeing 11 here to this. This again gives me Virgo energy with the Hermit and like just dark night of the soul and Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. But 2 is a decision, it's a choice, it's a partnership. It's also those secrets with High Priestess energy in Pisces. Lover's choice of the heart. I'm also seeing 14, which is Sagittarius, which is Temperance energy. And that's a healing balance. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. So there's another 9 there. 99 could be significant. I'm also seeing 18, which is moon energy. So subconscious fears could really be a problem. Nightmares, dreams. I just heard I can turn your dreams into a living nightmare. I'm sorry. Ace of Pentacles, that's that grounded new beginning they want. And they want you to love them. Hearing Love Me from Colin Ray could be significant. I dream about you a lot, too much. Yeah, they do. 17 is also star energy, which is healing, wish fulfillment, reconciliation. Definitely. So that doesn't sound too bad, guys. Let's see what your final messages are. I fear you won't accept me for who I am. So there's that fear coming up again. That's why they're so apprehensive about speaking with you. You bring out the beast in me, triggered AF. Yeah. And that could very well be a problem as well with the communication, because you both might tend to trigger each other with that mirror. It feels like you could have been a catalyst for for each other's dark night of the soul, for just seeing the darkness within and knowing that you have to accept yourself for who you are before anyone else can. And I think that might be something they're starting to understand. Can't eat, can't breathe, can't sleep without you. Yeah, they might be real close to a confession. 1212, persistence. So this is your advice, your angel numbers. We have shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, and new experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. So, what was I seeing down here? We've got I thought I saw opportunity somewhere, but that could have been in pile 2. And we have reassurance. 747. Trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really do hope you found some kind of clarity, or even just some entertainment hanging out. Yeah, so if you're still here listening, leave me the secret emoji of a peacock. I just like to see if you guys are still here after the reading. But you know, just know that whatever your heart decides is always the best for you. And as long as you're discerning and don't ever let someone take away from you or make you feel like you're not good enough, then, I mean, I just keep hearing a dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. So, don't keep rose-colored glasses on if your person is showing you who they are. Believe them, okay? Be discerning. Fill your own cup. Quit pouring into another's cup that isn't even interested in that. If you find that they are pushing you away, let them do whatever they need to do. You never know what somebody's going through. You hear Lily? But you never know what someone's going through, and you never know it's especially when it comes down to trauma, PTSD, CPTSD, generational trauma, childhood trauma. Just, you know, you never know what somebody's dealing with, so you always want to lead with grace and space. And if you want to keep a safe spot in your heart for your person, then that's absolutely fine. But be careful with your energy, and if you find that you are spiraling, just be reassured that trust your intuition, and know that your guardian angels are there with you. And get ready for an epic romance. It says it's in the cards, so I am sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. This is a collective reading, so if you want something more personal, all my information's down below. Check out Otter Spirit. They are so beautiful. I just love them. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Just take care of yourself, okay? And I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. 34:34 on the timer. Hey, pile 4. If you chose this beautiful aquatic agate, otter spirit bracelets, this is not doing it justice in this light. It's so beautiful. I absolutely am obsessed. If you're interested in checking anything out with Otter Spirit, you can find all that information down below. But we have aquatic agate. I connect with my inner peace. Now, the intention here is balance and healing. The zodiac signs associated are Pisces, Gemini, Cancer, and Aquarius. We did get Capricorn, Scorpio, and Aries come out in the zodiac pick. And also, this is the throat chakra, and the number on the card is number 35, so that could be significant. 3 is growth and expansion, and 5 is change, and 8 is action. But that's also strength, Leo energy. 5 is Hierophant energy, and that right there is like self-limiting beliefs. And 3 is the Empress. So the letter A could be significant as well. Let's go ahead and put that up there. Also, we have this beautiful fool's gold pyrite. And we have this key. says scissor happy on it. All right. And your card is the World. Number 21. So already I'm feeling like I feel like as far as this connection and the inner child and the healing, this is endgame. I think this connection has been in the dark for a very long time. We do have Big Ben here. That could be significant. I am not sure, but maybe you can see what time that is and if that's significant. I think this is about letting go and completion, and also the fresh new start of what could be. This is also reminding me of pile 2, so you could have messages there. But let's see. All right, so first we're gonna get out some of these confirmation cards. Now I did do letters and locations, as well as a closer look at these items in the. You can find all the timestamps down below if you wanted to go look at that, but I did do that in the beginning. So let me know if you guys like that kind of a start. But we have hazel eyes, mustache. I'm hearing that mustache song from, oh, what was that movie with Charlize Theron and the guy that does Family Guy, Amanda Seyfried, Neil Patrick Harris, and he's the one that sings the mustache song. I don't know. It's hilarious though. Glasses. And then no. I don't know what that's about. See what this is. Works hard. Signs and symbols. We have camera. Nostalgia, replay, old pictures. So they could be spying on you. They could be replaying old videos, looking through old texts. This camera could be significant. Your person could be a photographer. Match, flame, to be continued, resurrection, and reignition. I just heard this is the remix to ignition. Oh my goodness. We have this match, this flame. So I feel like this is, yeah, this is kind of twin flamey in a way. Which, if you were pulled to any other piles, you might want to check that. Mm, hmm. Let's see what else we got here. Rest and recovery before a restart. Look at that. Rest, recovery, restart, resurrection, reignition, replay. Isn't there a song by Rihanna? Replay? Um, I just heard Rude Boy. Come on, Rude Boy. Don't you give it up. Okay, so we've got more flames here. More fire. So, yeah, it feels like they have worked very hard to get to a point of completion. But they still need some balance and some healing, and they still need to connect to their inner peace. So, they need this rest and recovery period before they can reignite or resurrect this. Did I say R could be significant? Because there's a bunch of R's everywhere. Let's see what's here. Social media got me in trouble. Look at that. I told you they could have been watching you. Or they could have been ignoring you. Hmm. No ordinary love. I love these images of the hands that are just barely touching. Feels like such a deep connection. I'm hearing Sade, No Ordinary Love. Um, it's a good song. We have so many beautiful memories. Yeah, they think about you a lot. They know how it was to be with you. They may not admit to that, but they remember. They remember a lot. I fear you have moved on from me. Well, that could be the case, Pile 4. We do have two different worlds here. Um, so it could be two different completions, two different beginnings. Um, just completely almost the other side of the world, even. It feels like two different worlds. But let's see what we get. Let's see what we have. Okay. Let's get acceptance. Accepting the situation can allow the release of any stuck energy. No shit. Again, we have memories. Because this feels like the Six of Cups, this one right here. With nostalgia. Past events and times together are fondly remembered. Nostalgia. Oh boy. Straightforwardness. Someone is ready to take a direct approach and be clear in their communication. Communication was a big part of pile 3, so if that is significant, you may have messages there. Romantic proposal. A lover will make a heartfelt love offer to express their feelings and desires for you. Pile 4. Perspective. A different outlook on the situation is needed. Memories in the corner of my mind. Oh boy. All right, so let's see what these oracle cards say. Well, there you go. So this could be a runner chaser dynamic, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Apology, forgiveness, return, and sorry. So again, we have this to be continued. Rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. Coming up under I fear you have moved on from me. Time. Wow. We did see Big Ben up here. Waiting, cycles, and moments. So I'm always hearing, especially now, is the lyrics of Time from Pink Floyd. And, you know, it's taking away the moments that make up a dull day. You fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way, kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. But you are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. Then one day you find 10 years have got behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. And you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking, racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter. Never seem to find the time. Hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. Time is gone, the song is over, thought I'd something more to say. We have the number 13 showing up here. I'm not usually used to seeing that. Number 13 was pile 3. So there could be some messages there. Okay, so that's what we got for oracle cards. So we'll save the messages and your advice. And we will take a look at some tarot now. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Ooh. So I lie awake thinking about our future, and then we have with you 4 and 6, which 4 is Emperor energy, and it's also, you know, a number of foundation, stability, a feeling of home. Love is the answer. I lie awake thinking of our future. What's going on with Pile Force person? Wow. Okay, so this has come up 3 times now. I'm open to compromise. So I think that's a big deal in today's reading. As far as someone, either one of you, both of you, someone's ready to compromise. And they're sorry they haven't done it sooner. Look at that. Apology. Maybe this is the apology for running away, for dismissing you because of their irrational fears, for wasting time. Look, came out again. Love is the answer. Spirit. Why you gotta go crazy on me, Spirit? You know we're gonna look because I'm nosy. So, no. I'm hearing no time like the present. I meant what I said, which gives me the energy of either you coming clean with your new perspective, or them it feels like this separation is because of something you may have proposed to them. Maybe you made a heartfelt love offer. Maybe you've expressed your feelings and desires, and they had a different perspective. But with time, because 5 again is that Hierophant energy, which is self-limiting beliefs, different morals, different values, different pages, but also commitment, traditions. Let's see. Now is not the time. That's funny that time is coming up again over time. You make my heart full. Rejection. I meant what I said. This could be something referring to something you told them or they told you about feeling rejection. But this is your 10 of Cups. You make my heart full. Now that was pile 2 energy. So if you felt called there, there could be messages for you. But it's like you're sitting in between this devil energy, Capricorn, with the number 15 here. And with the higher spirit card or the higher self, I also see throat chakra energy. It's just a constant battle of, it feels like being stubborn and stuck in your ego, meaning what you said here, but finally having this new perspective and admitting to themselves that this is no ordinary love. And although now is not the time, time is running out. I am manifesting you. So you got this one here with that new beginning. And that magician energy. I left because you told me to. And now I'm seeing 18, which is that moon energy, which is subconscious fears and nightmares, just anxiety. Let me have you. Look, 15 again, 15 and 16. They want to bring you this love. This 7 being Cancer energy with the Chariot. Also, for me, it's coming through as the 7 of Cups, as so many choices and options. I feel like your person may have struggled a lot with wanting to stay in a mode of having as many options as possible. But you only want them, and that could hurt. You just want them to get in that chariot and and move forward towards you. But you're going to need that compromise, that communication. But you have been consistent. See new perspective again here with the number 12 and Pisces energy. You have been a consistent light in their life. I'm hearing Leanne Rhymes, you light up my life. But they are still terrified. I've got 7 and 9 here, which is 16. So that's that tower energy again. I think wanting you as badly as they do, and wondering if you will reject them or, not choose them in some kind of way. It terrifies them. It's that sleepless nights, anxiety, 9 of Swords. 13. So that is that transformation energy again. But look, you already know words do hurt. They don't want to hurt you. They want to just slow down because they don't have all the answers. They're too afraid to talk. But this physical touch could be their actual love language, which feels like they're taking advantage. So they might not even do that anymore. But then there needs to be balance. Do you think about me too? Passionately. You're so beautiful. Why do you need me? All these nines with this almost energy of, but all these questions and insecurities. So there's the Six of Cups, and there's the world right there. You are so very special. You're like the sun, the moon, and the stars. Let's see. I really feel like your inner children, I really think that a lot of the fears that you have and they have stem from childhood, rejection, trauma, neglect. And it's very painful. And you know that. And they know that. And they don't want to hurt you. And you don't want to hurt them. So you kind of keep silent. But you still kind of, you really want that reassurance that you're not doing the wrong thing. You must promise to stay with me forever. So there's a lot of heaviness around you choosing someone else. There's a lot of betrayal wounds that I feel here. I don't want to burden you with my issues. And that's what we were talking about here. And, you might not care. You might want them to burden you. You want to be there to help. But you got to remember that you can't heal somebody, that they can only heal themselves. You can only love them. Time apart will be prolonged. So there's that separation energy. And, I fear you might move on before, we can figure this out. Together, we will overcome whatever tries to divide us. And that is a very powerful statement on top of all of this. And I feel like, the universe is bringing that divine timing. So we've got some angel numbers to leave you with for some advice. This is a collective reading, so not all of the messages are going to resonate. So don't ever let anything take from you. If you want something more personal, I have all my information down below. Personal readings are open right now. But let's see what your advice is. Self-love, yes. 676. Prioritize your well-being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself, for your inner child. Your person needs to do this as well. New beginnings, 919. You are ready to start a new chapter of your life. Be open to meeting new people. and release 876. Let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. Embrace freedom in your life. Yeah. So hopefully that's the perspective that they are coming to realize, and are being able to release those patterns that are keeping you apart. I mean, the part where you're apart will be prolonged, but it's pretty insistent that you will overcome whatever divides you, even if it's just to figure out that this is a lesson, you know? So let me know if you are still here. If you are, leave me an angel emoji, um, or an angel number, your favorite angel number. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so, so much. I have been doing a little bit of trying to just take some time for me, and my energy, and not let the algorithm run me. So, if you're here, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get everything situated to where I can get into a better schedule. So, yeah, that's all I got. Thank you so much for being here. I am sending so much love and warm soul hugs. Pile 4. We don't often get a pile 4, so when we do, I feel like it's super special. So, that being said, yeah, just love, hugs, and 35, 35 on the timer. Oh, and 35, it was the number that came up. So 888 could be significant. Maybe the Lionsgate portal, who knows? But thank you again. It's always so hard to say goodbye. But yeah, okay. I love you guys. Let me know down below what you think of the new format, or what you might like to see, um, or just say hi. Yeah. Okay, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you are, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye.